Hello, and welcome to Let's Exploit. Now, this particular game is Morrowind, and this series is based around the idea that you can exploit games like this, and when you exploit them, you're not going to really break them as hard as you want. It's a way of saying, I really want to play this game in a meaningful way, but I want it to be kind of easy mode. Easy mode, right? Uh-oh, I think I might have just crashed it. Did I crash it already? Yep, I crashed it without actually doing anything. That's amazing.
First by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
I think I just broke it. I'm not getting any visual here.
Stand up.
I
There
can't
you
see.
go.
There we go. Can I do? Let's see what happens if I do create a output projector here. Can I see anything? Nope. It's blank. I have broken it and I have barely started. This is amazing. Broken it and barely started. I'm not sure if this is actually working again. Let's find out. Didn't make it very far last time. So I'm just going to do a quick screen check. Looks like it's working. I see stuff, which is great. Once again, I am the OldManJQ. This is Let's Exploit. And I think I may have just broke it again already. Did I just break it again? I did. I literally just broke the game once again. Just by switching screens, because it's an old game. It's actually running in 32-bit, and I have like an 86-bit processor, so it's probably having some problems. I'm going to try this again. This time I'm not going to switch screens. I'm just going to assume that it's recording. I may have to do a trial and error on this to see if it's going to work each time. We'll have to figure it out. As you can see, I'm actually playing the vanilla version of the game with the GotY expansion. So I have the Game of the Year. I've never actually played the Game of the Year stuff. I have only played the vanilla. And I bought this game almost the day that it came out, years and years and years ago. I've actually been playing it ever since, and I really like it. And when it first came out, I found this minor exploit that I patched out of it, but now there's more exploits. Let's watch this beautiful cinematic.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison. First by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming.
I was dreaming.
What's your name?
I am the OldManJQ.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
Why are you sure of this?
Quiet. Here comes the guard.
What's up, guard?
This is where you get off.
Oh, look at that beautiful hairline. Oh, yes. Yep, I can do that. So, alright, so this is a game where it has this weird trigonometry to it where you can run diagonally much faster than any other direction. So as you can see, by holding forward and sideways at the same time, I run faster than everything else.
This is where they want you.
Let's look at you.
To the census office.
Why? I'm like a little bit taller than you. And you have some crazy cornrow style racist hair here.
Move it along.
But alright, let's go. Let's just I can't jump yet. Yeah, that can let me talk to you?
Finally arrived, but our records don't show who won.
So this is my favorite part because I love playing the Wood Elf, the Bosner. And I like to make him as hairy as possible. Like the big beard and like the long ass hair. I mean, he doesn't really have ass hair, but you know, the long hair. There it is. And I can't change his hair color. So he's just going to be this like super blonde, very hairy dude. And yeah, there we go. Now you see I just shrank. I'm now like the shortest person in the game.
Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Okay, I'm going to finish my release up here once again using the trigonometry effects where I can run forward and sideways at the same time, multiplying the effect. Get inside. All right, boys, let's go. Run forward.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
And so when you get to this point, I can answer his questions, and I really like answering these questions to see, like, me as a person, what class I would be. And if you're playing this game, I encourage you to do that just to see, like, where you actually are. You can pick from a list, which is also kind of neat, but not super useful. But because we're exploiting, we actually want to create a custom class, and you'll understand in a little bit. Now, I'm actually going to call this non-profit owner. So that's my class. I'm a non-profit owner. I'm going to specialize in magic, and I want strength and intelligence. Intelligence already clicked. Oh well. Now here's the really important thing. Because of the exploit that we're doing, we want to make sure that we are taking things that we control, things that aren't necessarily constructed around a factor of triggering. So if I were to choose things like unarmored and like light armor and block, wherever the fuck block is, or block, those have to be triggered by a series of, like, it hit me, I didn't dodge, and it hit a specific piece of something that I'm doing. I don't want that. I want to make sure that I am the one that's in charge of this stuff. And most importantly is there's some things that I really need to make sure I have. One of them is strength, so long blade. Endurance, so spear. And then you want to make sure that you have something for intelligence that you can cast over and over. So that's usually going to be illusion, if I can find it. Nope, illusion, personality, alteration, destruction, enchantment. I think there is one. Oh, sorry, conjuration is it. Conjuration. So now I have strength, endurance, intelligence. I'm going to need personality for illusion. And then I want something with willpower. And I'm going to choose for my willpower, alteration. So now I have strength, endurance, intelligence, personality, willpower. I have almost all of my stats that I would like to ever level up. In my minor skills, I need still speed and agility. So acrobatics, let's see, agility for marksman, speed for short sword. So now I have, I think, almost all of my, I'm missing personality. I think all I'm missing is personality, right? Nope. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stats that you can adjust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7. Next, I'm going to make sure that I don't have anything in there that will, you know, kind of mess with what I'm doing. So I don't want light armor in there for sure, right? Like light armor is going to mess with me. But I do need to make sure that I have restoration, because that's going to become something that is very important. And I want to make sure that I have athletics, which I think I'm already on, athletics. And the last thing I want to make sure I have is acrobatics, because these things are going to allow me to get around the map much, much faster. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but you're going to use all the magic and just teleport. Yeah, but I'm not going to be cheesing the magic system as much. Because of the way that I'm doing this, I want the game to feel really organic. So I'm going to make sure I have the ability to get all of my stats up, and then basically ways to get around the map faster. And I can do a class description. I'm going to say president of a non-profit religious non-profit for the win. YOLO. And there we are. Now I'm a non-profit owner.
Very good. The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Now, a lot of people may think, oh, what's really good for this sort of thing is if you go with, like, the shadow, because you can, like, go invisible. And that's pretty neat. The thief, once again, pretty neat. The tower, where you can open stuff to attack the animals, this stuff is pretty neat, too. The apprentice is always going to be your best, because while you are weak to magic, 50%, you get a lot more ability to cast magic, 150% above everybody else almost. And while there is some other cool stuff, fortified personality and endurance, restore health 2 points on self for 30 seconds, like paralyzed target is awesome. The mage, where you just fortify an extra 50%, is neat with no downfalls. Like I said, the shadow was really cool because you can just literally go invisible for 30 seconds, but we can get a spell based on our illusion that does that anyway, so it's not really a long-term thing. So when I usually choose this, I want something that's a long-term thing, something that's going to help me out the entire portion of the game. And what that is the apprentice. Once again, the mage, also good, but the apprentice, because of the way that we're cheesing, is going to be just flat out better.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
It is correct. You can see that I only have 35 health. I am the OldManJQ, the Wood Elf, or Bosner. I am a non-profit owner, and I was born under the apprentice. You see my strength is pretty high at 40, my intelligence is really high at 50, and my agility is really high at 50, my speed is really high at 50. My luck is a mere 40. I mean, these stats are actually all pretty high. So I'm actually doing pretty well. Long Blade 30, Spear 30, Conjuration 35, Illusion 35, Alteration 35, those are terrific. My Short Blade is pretty low at 15, my Athletics is low at 15. Not really that important. And actually, I want those to be lower just because I want them to be able to rise up so I can get more levels off of them. Because certain quests in the game are reliant on what level you are.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Can do. So next thing you have to pick this thing up. You just want to take it. And then, and then over here, and this is a pretty basic thing you can do. You actually want to pick this up. See, it's actually on the ground right now. So there it is. Just pick it up again. He's going to lock it. And then you want to come over here. Yep. You pick up the dagger. Not that it matters. The lockpick. Not that it matters. You're going to come over here. Pick the lock right here. And the only reason you want this is because you want the gold. And you can pick up like the maze if you want. That's worth a little bit of money. Nothing else in here is really worth anything. So you can just walk out. Now, I'm going to cast a quick save right here. Oh, I cannot save right now because I'm going to pick this thing up and this piece of gold up. And then one of the things that you can do to exploit the game, and I'm not actually going to exploit it this way, is you can just walk right through this wall. Right? Say I'm just through the wall and I'm out in the world and no one moves or anything. Like I could steal whatever I want and it wouldn't matter. But it's kind of a lackluster sort of one. It's not really that useful. Because once again, you can't save. You can't save the game right now. So we're going to head back in here. And I'm just going to... I don't really want the flask. I don't think he's... Oh, he does. Yep, goodbye. I don't think I have it anymore. Nope. So if you want to do this, you just have to pick it up and drop it. Yep. Goodbye. Then I can just pick it back up. Pick that back up. I'll just talk to him. Then you just want to, like, duties, septum, trade, empire. Yeah, just go through them. If you want to read them, you can. There's a lot of really interesting lore and background to this. But the basics of this right now is that he wants me to go to Balmora. And in Balmora, there's a guy named Cassius. And Cassius is a guy who will... who will give me my first quest. However, as you'll see when I get there, he will say, oh, you're not high enough level to do anything yet, have some gold, make a name of yourself, etc. But first, we're always going to talk to this guy. He wants his ring. Yes, I found it. Here, take it. And then, I don't remember who it is. There's someone in the town who will talk about how much he's a swindler and a thief. Is it this lady? Little advice. I heard that there's some trouble. Fort Frostmarth. Little secret. Nothing. I'll get to that quest in a little bit. But first, I'm going to do another quick exploit. And this exploit is a lot of fun. Because what we want is the Jack of Trades spell that fortifies luck to complete this. But, as you can see, I don't have enough money. So, I'm going to barter with him. And the first thing I want to do is get rid of that, my dagger, because I'm not going to use it, the plate, and offer him, right? Alright, so I got a little bit of money. But, the important thing here is that he has a very particular thing, and that is chitin arrows. And you can also do this with iron arrows if you'd like, but chitin arrows are special for this reason. So right now, they cost 10 gold. Oh no. Let's cancel this. I might have done this wrong. Let's try it again. Or I might not have enough personality to pull this off. So that still costs 1 when I put it back. Let's see what happens if I do 20 of them, then put them back. Cost 2 gold. Barter. If I put them all in my inventory and give them back 1 at a time. 52, 45. You can see that I'm actually getting back more than I'm spending. So right now, he still wants to give me 7 gold, even though I have nothing in my inventory. So we'll do it again. Now those arrows only cost a little bit. So I want to give them all back to him again, 1 at a time. And, I mean, this kind of takes a while. I want to get all of his gold. The end product is I will get all of his gold off of this. Let's go to weapons, because I don't have any. But he does have other stuff that I actually want. So if I go to weapons, he has an iron claymore, a steel war axe, a silver short sword, which can be important. So if I want to increase my short sword abilities, I'd want this. As a matter of fact, the silver short sword is pretty good. But what I'm actually after is a two-handed weapon. Maybe he doesn't have anything good. I mean, the silver sword sword is probably going to be the best thing he has. The steel war axe is okay. But that's it. That's all he has. So, give me all your arrows, and I'll sell them all back to you 1 at a time and make money. This is going to take a while. Keep in mind that he only has 422 gold. There we go. Do it again. And eventually, he'll pay me to take these arrows. But the important thing is that you can do this over and over, because the special thing about this merchant is the fact that every time you buy these arrows from him, he gets more chitin arrows. This is what he replenishes unlimitedly, chitin arrows. So as you can see right now, the sold price is way more. I mean, it's going to be a while for me to actually get all of his money so I can get the spell. When I'm done doing the trick, I'll get back with you. Alright, so here we are. I now have 46 arrows, all of his gold, and a saber. And you may think, why the saber? And the reason why the saber is pretty simple, because the saber sucks, right? It's a long blade, one-handed weapon that at most does 5 to 18 damage. And that's exactly what I want. Because with this saber, I'm going to have to swing a lot. A lot to kill something. And every time I hit with that long blade, it gives me progress towards the skill increase. Every time I get up to 100%, it allows me to put 1/10 of a level. When I get up to 10 out of 10, I gain a level. Now, long blade happens to be strength, and one of the things that I want to build first is my strength because my carry capacity depends on my strength. Also, acrobatics is strength. So, I'm going to be using acrobatics to jump around, long blade to swing at stuff, and this is going to get my strength up as quickly as possible. Hopefully it'll get to 100 very quickly within, let's see, 12 levels, I guess, because you can only exit out at 5 per level. So doing acrobatics plus long blade to begin with will give me a lot of strength, and then also doing short blade after I get 5 ranks in long blade, or a mixture of 5 ranks between long blade and agility, and plus athletics and short blade will then make it so my speed goes up so I move around the map faster. And then after that, any other thing will do just to give me some more ranks. Yeah, well, now let's buy that spell. Let's just throw on a quick save here. Go back in, spells, and I want Jack of Trades. Boom. And now, as we go back to Barter, you can see that he has more gold because I just sold some stuff to him. But oh look, he has another 100 chitin arrows, which means I get to buy all of his arrows again and sell them back at a ridiculous price. Because remember, they're worth more singular than they are as a bundle. So, when I have my 277 gold back and all of his arrows again, we'll continue. And now, as you can see, he is going to give me his 100 arrows. I'm giving him nothing, and he's going to give me his 277 gold. I'm going to do this again until I have 500 arrows to make this whole process go much quicker in the future if I need to use it. Alright, so he had a couple other things that I wanted, and that is because of the way that the game operates. While I will eventually be able just to, you know, open stuff up with spells, I don't remember if there's an actual way for me to disarm traps with spells. So, I have picked up lockpicks and probes, so I can unlock those. I have the 2 crappiest weapons in a chitin short bow and a chitin short sword. Because what I need to do, what I will eventually need to do is up those stats, and I will have to have a lot of hits to do so. But first, I'm going to use the Iron Saber. Also, I am going to go to options here. My difficulty is all the way up, 100. And I have always used best attack, return, and I did not get the 500. I only have about 350, but that should be good enough. So I just saved. Let's get out of here. Let's go up to Belmora. Oh, there was one thing I want to do, and that was this quest. Right? He had a quest for me. What's your background? Oh, you're just a commoner. The ring. Yes, thank you for finding it. Those guards better look out. Now, there is something about this, and I don't remember how to do it. Maybe we'll come back to it later. But I know there's a quest involved here. Something to do with a hollow log. Hello, OldManJQ. I am this person, the Sissinese Swamp Fever capital of the world. I suppose you're wondering what's going on here. I can tell you what the services are. There are many, and I can tell you the latest rumors, unless you've already heard them. Someone in particular? Not really what I'm looking for. I know there's something to do here. I think that guy's a swindler and a thief. Maybe I already talked to the guard. Was it this lower one that I... Oh, I can't go through there. Let's not even try. And I'm pretty sure it's this log here that is actually hollow. Yep, that is the hollow tree stump. Let's talk to you. A little secret. Someone attacks you first, you have to defend yourself. A little advice. Me, I can afford it, so I bed and board here. No, not what I'm looking for. There is something that I'm looking for. I don't remember what it is. It's really not that important. It is a really minor quest. Essentially, all that happens is you can get the ring back from him if you, like, wait. Yeah, I'm sure. If you wait, and then you can get the ring back from him because he'll put it inside the log. That's really it. I am going to be bouncing and bopping my way up to Balmora because I want to run and jump the entire time. So, there's a couple of small encounters along the way here that I will privy everybody to, but other than that, I'm just going to cut until the, well, till the next little thing, which, yeah, you'll see it when it gets there. Alright, here is the next thing, and you can see that I have a little scuttle here, and he's probably not going to do much to me, but just in case he does, this is the hardest difficulty. I'm going to save, he's coming at me, I'm going to, oh, you can see that he just did he did a bunch of damage. Ouch! Ouch! Ooh, I got him. Ooh, boy, that was rough. Yeah. That was pretty rough. I'm going to save. I'm going to rest until healed. Hopefully I don't get killed in the meantime, and I don't, which is great. I'm just going to keep on my way. Okay, so here's our next one. I actually switched to the short sword because I'm getting a lot of levels from the jumping around as I do. I've already gained 2. And those are already strength, so I want to make sure that I'm not getting too many of those, so I actually have the ability to get the 100 strength without maxing those out first, because as soon as I get to 100 strength, I'm just going to switch my weapon anyway. Nothing on that guy. But, once again, I mean, he really messed me up on hard difficulty, so I'm going to rest until fully healed, and next encounter should be a rat, and I'll see you then. Alright everybody, so there was no rat. I lied. My apologies. I could have swore there was a rat, and we're getting our first look at Balmora off to the right here. As you can see, there is a Stilt Strider, and I could have just taken that, but I decided not to. I wanted to run. I have thus made 3 steps towards leveling, though, because of acrobatics. I just keep jumping the entire time, and this gives me acrobatics, which is really great when you think about it, because it gives me strength, and strength is what I want so I can carry stuff. Now the first thing that I have to do, since I'm here, is go up and talk to Cassius. Yes, to Cassius. Cassius, the skooma-hungry Blaze agent, who, despite the fact that I am this prophesized savior, who is supposed to be this Neverine secret, he wants me to make a name for myself. He's like, you know what, hey, I know you're supposed to be like our top secret agent from the Imperial City, slave / prisoner, but what I really need you to do is to be really popular. And as you can see, he's got a nice skooma pump down there, a little spoonage, and if you crouch down, oh, maybe they removed it, but there used to be moon sugar. Oh, it's right here. There's some moon sugar right there, which I guess is like a mixture of like cocaine and speed in the game. He also has a bunch of probes right there if you wanted to try to steal them, but it's not necessary because I already bought them for essentially free. So let's talk to Cassius Cosades and figure out what he wants. What? Yes, I'm Cassius Cosades, but what do you mean you were told to report to Cassius Cosades? What are you talking about? Report to Cassius Cosades. So you say your name is the OldManJQ. Of course I do. And you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps You'll let me look at it? You want to see my package? Oh, you old sly dog. Go ahead. Ah, yes. Very interesting. I believe it is, too. So it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades. And that means you'll be following my orders. Oh, I hope so, Cassius. You are ready to follow my orders? Or are you ready to follow my orders, OldManJQ? You know it. Good. Welcome to the service, novice, OldManJQ. Now you belong to the blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the providences. You can use my bed if you need to rest. I'm sure you would like me to do that, Cassius. But leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with the blades trainers now. Or, if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the blades trainers. I'll tell you what, give me those fucking orders. First thing, Pilgrim. Apparently he went full Clint Eastwood. First thing, Pilgrim. You're new. Yes, I know that I'm new. And you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself... Oh, thanks. Thanks for that measly 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. And the second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild or Imperial Cult or Imperial Legion. I don't know why I fucked that up so badly. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience, or go out on your own. Look for freelance work or trouble. Then, when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. My journal has been updated. 200 gold has been added to my inventory. You know what? Do you have orders yet? Ready for orders? Good. Go talk to Hespiot Antibalus at the Balmora Fighters Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Neverine secret cult and the Sixth House secret cult. You'll have to do a favor for him first. Oh, yes. Probably an ugly favor. Oh, very ugly. But do it. Just do it. Just close your eyes, grit your teeth, bear, and do it. Then get the information from him and report back to me. Let's continue. By the way, Hespit is a student of the Morrowind history. Take the chance to get a little education. And I have a few history books in here. Help yourself. You're welcome to them. No point in being part of history if you're too near to understand it. All right, let's look. Where are these history books? I see this book, The War of the First Council. Cool. Not going to read that, but I guess if you guys want to later, you can. There's a chest here, but it's trapped. There's just that. I mean, he says there's history books in here, but there's really just one book, and it's like 2 pages long. Well, let's go talk to this dude. But first things first. I have to do one thing, and that one thing is start the exploit. You've already seen the first exploit, which is, hey, let's get some money. Now it's time for this next exploit. Now that I have money, I can do a very specific thing. And that specific thing, as this Let's Exploit Morrowind goes, is to exploit the way this game is created and the coding of it without breaking the game to the point where it feels like you're exploiting. So what you have to do is you have to go to the Mages Guild. You have to talk to Renius, Atheus, and join the Mage Guild. Are you looking to join? Looking for me? You want to join the Mages Guild? Yes, you look like the sort that could use in the Mages Guild. Will you take the Odia's Mace and join the guild? Yes, I will. You are now a member of the Mages Guild. Welcome, associate. When you are ready, you can ask for duties to perform. And once you are ready, you can ask me about advancement in the guild. That's great, but not really what I'm here to do right now. Because, you see, this, I don't want to jump there because I might fall through the ground. Come down here, quick save, just in case I do fall through the ground. And this person right over here, Mezzalini Marion. Hi, I'm Lizzie Marion, the Breton Guild Guide. I provide instantaneous transportation between various Mage Guild halls in Vanderfeld. What is your destination? I can also help with local information. Do you need services? Are you looking for some specific places, or are you looking for someone in particular? What I really want is spells, and not just any spells. I want Soul Trap. Because this is a very particularly well-coded spell. And this very particularly well-coded spell is going to allow me to do something fun. I'm going to come over to this lady right here, this very nice high elf, who has a high top bun and weird hair, but she is very tall, and I'm going to talk to her. I'm not going to read her greeting because all I really want from her is spell making. Now, I bought a spell earlier that allowed me to fortify an attribute. That attribute was luck, which I'm going to do again. This magnitude is going to be for, well, 100 to 100 on myself. Now, the next thing I need to do is soul trap on target, leaving 1 duration and 0 area, and add that. Now, you can see that the spell price of this is only 100 gold. It's because I would only get 100 luck for oneself, and Soul Trap isn't able to Soul Trap anything because this spell does not kill. So I'm going to give this Lucky Forever a name. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to look at the ground. I'm going to equip Lucky Forever, and I'm going to see that I don't have a very good chance of casting it now, a mere 13%. Now, to increase this, I'm just going to wait an hour. So, my stamina comes back. Now I have a 19% chance. Bring it out. Make sure no one is coming at me. Ground. Failed. 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 Alright, so that is unfortunate that I did not get a single trigger of that spell. You can see that my luck is still 40. I have a 0% chance to cast it because I have no mana. Now, there's a couple of things I could do right now, and one of them is I could sleep. However, because of the way the game is designed, if I sleep, or try to sleep, I will have no mana, and I will immediately be attacked by not the Blades, by the Dark Brotherhood. And this is on hard mode, and I don't want to lose I especially don't want to lose to the Dark Brotherhood right now. So I'm going to grab these things out. I think that's all I want. Yep. And I'm going to drink the Restore Magicka. So I get it back, right? It's not going to give me a heck of a lot back, but it is going to give me some. Let's do it again. And I want to move back down out of the way of everybody else, because if I hit somebody with that Soul Trap spell, they're going to be very, very mad. And I don't want them to be mad. I just want them to like me. So there's that. That's the that was the willpower. There's that. And let's try this again. Failed. I should literally hit this 1 out of 5 times. But I'm hitting it. There we go. And you can see that my luck is now 140. I now have a 34, 1 in 3 chance of hitting this. Didn't hit it. Didn't hit it. Hit it that time. My luck is now 240, and it's not moving back down, right? It's staying. And I have a 50% chance of hitting it. And I hit it, so it's 340, and I have a 0% chance because I have no Magicka left. It took 3 last time. It's at 440, 540, 640, 740, 840, 940, 1040. And now at 1000, you can see that all of my spells will automatically cast. I don't need to worry about casting spells anymore. Now, if you go up much higher than this, like you can bring this up as high as you really want to, but at 1000, luck will pretty much make it so you never get hit and you always hit. Now, if you accidentally select this spell and cast it more times, there's a possibility that you simply crash and break the game. So what I'm going to do now is delete Lucky Forever. And I did. Now it's gone. You can see that I have no spell in the slot. I have a dagger. And I'm just going to rest. I'm going to rest till fully healed. And it does not look like, it Can you move is the question, because you're in my way. And it does not look like the Dark Brotherhood. Can you move? Like, seriously. I guess I'll just wait for an hour and see if you're not there in an hour. Thank you. You can see that the Dark Brotherhood did not come to kill me, but there was a chance that they were going to. It's important that I did that before that because of the hard mode. So now I just have to leave, and I can go talk to Helisophius, who is in the Fighters Guild. He's actually in the basement of the Fighters Guild. When I get here, I am going to join the Fighters Guild because I want to do these quests. Join the Fighters Guild. Well, speak up, Wood Elf. What do you want? Are you here to join the Fighters Guild? Yes. You look like you could take care of yourself. Before I sign you up, you might want to look at the Fighters Guild charter. Are you set up now? Sign me up. You are now the OldManJQ, the associate in the Fighters Guild. Work hard, follow orders, and you'll do just fine. Seek me out if you feel ready for advancement, which I do not, but I do need to come down here and talk to this old guy. He is right around the corner. He is right in here, and he's the weird redhead-looking dude. He kind of looks like Alan Tudyk, if Alan Tudyk, like, died and came back as a zombie. Good day, the OldManJQ. So, you're with Cassius, eh? And Cassius wants information? Of course. There's a this for that involved. Oh, yes, there is. I require a favor first. That is not inquire first without the R. And then I'll tell you what you want to know. Let's see what this favor is. There are Dwemer ruins nearby called Arkhand. I need you to run over there and find me a little cube with a circular design and some symbols on one side. It's called a Dwemer puzzle box. Bring me back the Dwemer puzzle box, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Let's ask about Arkhand. The old Dwemer ruins at Arkhand are extensive on the surface and underground. Head south out of town, past the Stiltslider port, then cross the bridge east over the Odai River, and at the signpost, head north towards Caldera. Immediately on the right, see a signpost for Maglar Mar, or Molag Mar. Turn right and head uphill on the old road to cross on an ancient Dwemer bridge over Foyada Mamamea. The entrance to Arkhand is on the east side of the fjord Foyada, south of the bridge. Turn a crank on the pipe nearby to open the doors. You seem to know a hell of a lot about this thing. I don't know why you didn't just go do it yourself and just give me the information. I don't think I want to ask about any of that just yet. I'm just going to go and do it. And when I get there, I'll cut back. See you guys then. All right, here we are at Arkhand. As you can see, there's a man right over there. He is staring at me. I am staring at him, although I have a high enough view distance where I can see him, but he cannot actually see me. This man is going to start summoning stuff as soon as I get close enough, and it should be a pretty easy fight because, once again, my luck is over 1,000. I'm going to be using Shortblade, which needs a lot of improvement, and I'm also using the weakest Shortblade weapon. I could do things like summon ghosts or, you know, chameleon to get up there, but I don't really need to. All I really want to do is get up there, stab him a bunch of times until he dies, and get levels with the short sword. And that short sword gives me speed. Boom. Attribute, speed. Now, I said earlier that I wanted to max out long blade, which I do, but currently, because I'm getting so many levels off acrobatics, I'm running and jumping everywhere, it's not necessary. I'm only going to be using, in these first 3 levels, acrobatics, strength, speed, and agility. That's it. Later on, I'm actually going to create some spells that will do some conjuration, illusion, alteration, and restoration stuff, but for now, I don't need those, and I'm just going to be focusing on the martial aspects of the game. So I'm going to run up, jump, and kill this guy as quickly as possible. He's running up, he's going to do the skeleton thing, and then I'm just going to start stabbing him. You see that I'm going to hit him like every time because my luck is so high, and he's going to have a hell of a time trying to kill me. But I want to get my 16, boom. Ouch, you dick. That spell actually hits me. That's a nice AoE, and it hurts, so I actually need to kill him before that spell kills me. There we go. Ooh, that was close. That because of the spell. Like, that spell really messed me up. Now, he has had some common pants. Nothing that I really want there. But, I mean, that was actually, it turned out pretty close because of the fact that he, just from the fact that he was using AoE spells. And that's, like, AoE spells really are the thing that can hurt me. So I'm thinking maybe I will not use, I will use spears for the endurance. As the spears for endurance will give me more health. Let's F5, let's save, and let's head down. Now I have a lot of luck here. So unless he will start using spells, I should be completely safe. They really should not be able to hit me with anything. Sure. Like, I'm hearing the battle music, and there he is, right? He's coming up. Gonna start stabbing him. I'm gonna hit, like, every time. See, like, 100% hit. And he can't really hit me. He has a steel dagger. He has some coins, so I could go with a better shirt, maybe. Let's have some common shoes. He has those common shoes. I could wear a belt, I guess. Yeah, I don't really want the belt. I don't even want the shirt, to tell the truth. It just weighs me down. The shoes do too. You know, the pants. Let's go full Celtic mode here. We're gonna go full Celtic mode. There's another person right there. Come at me, bro. Once again, I will hit every time. And unless they're using spells, they will not hit me. Take the gold. I mean, he doesn't really have anything. But now I can actually... Oh, I can't rest. There's somebody else in this area. So... Not over there. Not over there. I can see that since that text comes up, that's a different area. So I know that it's not just opening a door. I wonder if they're up here. Quick save. Nope. There is the spear that I want, though. Nope. Coins and cogs. This is another area. There we go. I don't know why it wouldn't let me before. Now I'm fully healed. I don't see anybody else. Let's go into here. This dude's just gonna, like, take out an axe. Not really. He can't hit me. That's the whole thing. It's like, he cannot hit me. He has a lot of hit points, though, which is great. Like, I'm getting a ton of blade skills here. Now he's dead. He doesn't have anything great either. I mean, sure, that. But he's really just, I mean, nothing great. Come over here, grab the cube. Now I got the cube. And that's really the only thing that I want out of this entire area. But, there's no enemies in here. There we go. Still fully healed, boom. Now you can see that I only did those two, which kinda sucks, right? It really does kind of suck. I should have done either agility or endurance. I'm going to throw more into endurance. Just because I have to put it somewhere. You can see that there's some text here. It says you have ascended to level 2. You realize that all your life you have been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive. There we go. I have gotten all the things that I want out of here. There's actually, I believe, a short sword in here somewhere, sometimes. I remember when I was younger, I used to always, like, seek out the short sword. But I don't really anymore. And, boom. Alright, so there are some more people in here that I actually just want to kill. I'm going to use a spear this time so I can get that endurance up. I don't think they're in here, but there's a guy right down here. I'm just gonna jump down here, and I'm just gonna stab him to death. He's dead. I'm gonna take his coin, and that's it. Don't want to go down there yet. Although there is an area across some lava down there. Well, that was a good hit. I charged up that hit and just essentially one-shotted him. So I remember that there was a Dwemer short sword in here, but it's not actually in here, which is kind of weird. I thought it was in here when I was younger, but it turns out that it's not. And this Dwemer short sword that I want is actually sold by the Fighters Guild. The spear is down here. The short sword is not. And it is a unique short sword that has paralyzing on hit. And you may think, well, that doesn't seem great. It seems okay. But really, it is super great, awesome, fantastic. So this is not... That's crazy how easy that is. It's that luck factor. And now there's going to be some things down here that are super fun. I'm not even sure if I can injure them. We're going to F5 real quick, save it up. Alright, there's that ghost. I don't know if this thing will hurt the ghost. So I can kill that. His spell doesn't seem to be working. Right, so, but, there we go. That killed him. And over here, just a Dwemer chest with a key. I'm not going to grab the hammer. I don't really care. I just grab those from anywhere, essentially. There's these little things down here. I mean, you can see that with the luck so high, it wrecks everything. I'm still playing the game. There is a chance that I can be injured, hurt, and killed. Especially by those things. Like those fireballs are kind of like AoE, or... Sorry, that fireball's not an AoE, but there are spells that are AoEs. And those AoE spells will just kill me, and they suck. Hence, using the spear right now. So that is that lower level on this side. Then if you come over here, there's a couple more areas. Oh, this brings me down to here. And there's really nothing in here, but that's fine. Spear is 32. So far, all I've gotten is spear level. So now I can switch to this and get some strength going. Maybe. I'm not sure if I'll be able to kill anything with this weapon down here. Maybe these things. Oh, I can kill these things. I think it's the ghost that I won't be able to kill with this sword. Because it's not a high enough, or it's not a certain material. So I can kill this thing. That spell hits for essentially no effect. See, I have no effect with that weapon. I'm going to have to use a spear. There we go. Go back to the sword. Sorry, I have to wait till it's... Now I can keep going. And I think there's a water down here. And there is. There's a ghost over there. This guy I can hit with a sword. He's dead because he dies like a little bitch. Water. And there's stuff up there that I can grab. If I had a scroll levitation, I could go up there and grab it. And when I first played this game, way back in the day, I thought the Dwemer cube was up there. And I was playing a super stealthy character, so I had to, like, get my acrobatics and jump skill up high enough to get up there. And eventually I did, which was, I guess, kind of neat, but it took a long time. I'm pretty sure finding out how to get up there without using magic took as long as the rest of the game did for me. Just because of the fact that it takes so long to get this skill up where you can actually do that. So now you can see that I'm back out here. Just scrap metal, nothing big. And then there's this way over here. Oh, this one's trapped. I get to use the probe. Go back to the... Can this open too? Oh, of course. I might die. Oh, nope, I didn't die. Good. Let's just... That was stupid of me, though, because I saw that I was trapped and did not care. Ah, so... I think it's supposed to be in here. As you can see with my luck skill incredibly high, I can pick those locks. And then there's lava down there, so don't go down there. No, I'm just gonna stab him. Stab him as stabbing cabin. I don't believe there's anything down there except for death. I believe that is all that's down there. There was this Dwemerite Pauldron. I'll grab that. I don't think it's magical. It is not. It is heavy armor. And I don't know where to get the full set of Dwemer armor, but I know it looks pretty cool once you get it. I'm not going to be using it or grabbing it all. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I probably won't, though. Daedric armor is the best armor. I'm not going to be trying to skill my way over there. There's nothing great over there anyway. And just, yeah. Take your coin because you died. Spoils of war. And you have like a steel, yeah, an iron tanto. Hooray. Yep, there are people actually in here still. I don't know where at. You see that since I'm using this really crappy weapon but always hitting, it's going up quite fast. Like I'm getting long blade quickly. And I'm, 7 out of 10. Like I should switch this up. I've used let's just keep going with it. Let's keep going with the long blade until I feel that I'm doing well enough with it to switch it off. It really shouldn't be that long. And the fact that I'm using acrobatics a lot to jump upstairs, as you can probably hear the yeah. But I did get the Dwemer Cube already, so I can really I can head back now. And then if you want to just get your skill up in like acrobatics, which is also taking fall damage, you can just fall, boom, take damage, get back up, and your acrobatics goes up from that. See? And then you can just do it again. And this is a pretty good place to do it because you can pretty much set your fall height. See? Went up, now I should be at 8, which I am. Still fully healed. Let's do it again. Oh, there's the Blades guy. See? And this guy has a ton of health. That's 9. Let's see if I get a level out of this. I might get another level. Yep. So you can see that he has like a silver dagger and he has like pretty cool armor. Dark Brotherhood stuff, which I think I'm just going to put on just because I like the way it looks. I'm going to have like a full set of Dark Brotherhood armor here. I'm going to skip the silver dagger because I don't want it. Like the only reason I'd take this would be if I wanted to sell it. And it's only worth 40 gold. It doesn't have a huge weight, but it, you know. And I believe this gives me a boost somewhere down here, doesn't it? Maybe not. I thought it used to give you a little boost. Apparently I'm stuck now. Can I just fall? Nope, I'm just gonna... There it goes. I can try to rest again, and there's a possibility he'll come back up. Nope. Strength, intelligence, endurance. Look at that. So the other thing you can do, and this is kind of fun, is because these are my primaries, I can start doing things like axe, and I can just start upping that because it's not a primary thing of mine. It won't level me, but what it will do is it'll allow me to get my my things higher. So the next thing I'm probably going to do is just buy an axe, right? And then just swing that to get my strength up. So my strength will get 5 every level. Because my strength is already pretty good. My strength is at 46. My intelligence is at 52. Obviously my securities, the thing that I was using to unlock those chests and doors, that helped me out. So let's find a crappy axe from someone. I believe... Oh, I know where to find a crappy axe. The guy... Oh, it's like closing, that's why. The guy that I got the Dwemer cube from, or at least he was in the same room as the Dwemer cube. F5. Let's get my acrobatics up. This may possibly kill me. And it killed me. Yep, I was too high. Yep, let's load. That happens sometimes. Just a little too big for my britches. Come to here and fall. Didn't take any damage from that. Did my acrobatics go from it? It did. So just the fact that I could have taken damage and I didn't means that I get it. So this guy has an axe, right? It's not a great axe. Just a little one-hander. Boom. Kind of looks like a hatchet to me. And yep, jump off of here. Took damage, no big deal. Now that I have an axe, save. I mean, my acrobatics went up. It's at 27. There we go. And I'm going to use this axe from now on. And I'm not going to use anything else until I hit a max strength. And I'm just going to see if I can level off of using acrobatics, especially off of these two, and this axe. Because this axe is not going to affect much for me. See, my acrobatics still going up. I don't think this guy had an axe, did he? I think he had like a dagger or something. Oh, he did have an axe. Iron, yeah, same thing. Same. Alright, I'm going to head back to the town, turn this in, and I'll meet you guys up there.